Hi everybody. Well, today is a new dawn, a new day. And yes, I slept well last night. I was so tired last night that I did not even watch the Earthshot Awards. I actually watched a rerun this morning at 6:30. It was lively and fun, and for a while I felt pride. Pride in supporting William and pride in what my people can do when they really want to. Like our diverse people, diversity in nature, our people are some of the most creative in the world. I think it is because life is a little harder here in Africa that we are taught or often have to think a little out of the box, and that fuels our creativity. Anyway, it was a great evening, and again it ended with lots of praise for Prince William. This year, Earthshot also received a big cash injection through donations, and I see that Earthshot now also has a separate competition for children and all the youth. And I'm glad William decided to separate Earthshot from the Royal Foundation. I mean, too many eggs in one basket, and one is bound to break. Earthshot being independent also means that it can grow unhindered by politics, family dynamics, or other charities. The 5 winners were Alton Dala Conservation Initiative, Green Africa Youth Organization, High Ambition Coalition for Nature and People, Keep It Cool, Advanced Thermovoltaic Systems. Congratulations to all of them. I wish we could have had the awards in Africa again next year. This was indeed really fun. Okay, so before we move back to the royals, I want to congratulate America on the successful election. The majority have spoken, and now it is time to move on and get to work. I truly hope that regardless of who you voted for, you can put your differences aside and work together to make America the great country it always was. Often we rebel against a bit of discipline, but unfortunately, it is also true that a bit of discipline and a measure of common sense is what make people and the country succeed and be successful. I'm hoping that one of the first things Mr. Trump will do is to find a way to end the war in Russia and Ukraine. Get rid of the distraction and the never-ending black hole into which money disappeared. Money which indeed can be better spent on, say, the homeless in your own country. I mean, save people. Do not help to kill them, okay? Anyway, the election result already had an effect on South Africa. The dollar strengthened since yesterday, which put the rand in a sudden spin, but I think for now it's temporary. Of course, a stronger dollar is not always good for local business, but I mean, for me, getting paid in dollars, it is absolutely 100% great. I'm sure the true effect will only be seen in January 2025, so we'll just have to be a little patient, okay? Of course, with Mr. Trump in office soon, there are other questions popping up. And of course, the biggest question, or one of the biggest questions in this particular community, is whether Mr. Trump will use some of his precious time to look into Harry's visa case, regardless of the fact that his son basically said that Harry is not important enough or worthy of Mr. Trump's time. I think, however, that if the Heritage Foundation pursues their appeal, Mr. Trump will look into the matter and he will be fair and do the right thing. So the second biggest question would then be, would Meghan leave America if Mr. Trump asked or told Harry to leave? And I would even add, would Harry want her to leave with him? I see that Meghan is currently pleading with Harry to spend time with him at their home in Montecito over Christmas time. Allegedly, she feels that it might be the ideal opportunity to sort out their differences and build on their relationship. Allegedly, Meghan can't be bothered with the invitation by Earl Spencer to join them at Althorpe this Christmas. So here we go, with the same trick Meghan had used from day one, and I can bet you that over the next week or two the media is going to start with a will they, won't they, or will he, won't he? You know, that crap. It infuriates me in more ways than one. You know, we are very inclined to blame Meghan for everything, and yes, I fully agree that she was indeed the catalyst. But I blame Harry more than I do Meghan, because the royal family is not Meghan's blood, but Harry's. I have hinted at this in previous videos, but my fear is always that I will be kicked in the shin, threatened, or lose subscribers when all I am doing is basically just repeating what I'm told when I think it is appropriate. And today, with all the questions about Harry's future in America, I think it may very well be appropriate to have a minute to talk about this. Of course it is a very sensitive matter, but it does concern the future of the monarchy and Harry's future. My contact, the reliable one, the one I call Jay, responded to a question and a statement I made when actually asking and speaking about something else. And his response was that it is widely discussed, although in whispers, in the halls of the palaces, that King Charles is actually more sick and weaker than we are led to believe. Jay says that the king's closest aides do know what type of cancer the king has, and although they will never, ever, ever betray that confidence, he says that he has picked up on unintended nuances. He says, now please note, that it is his opinion that the king has pancreatic cancer. What is not his opinion, but instead something he believes to be true, is that whatever cancer the king has, it is incurable. So the discussion about Harry actually ended in this. Jay is of the opinion, based on things that he had heard, that Harry is making the very same mistake he made with his mother, with Prince Philip, and with the Queen, by not really processing or understanding the king's illness and wasting time in sorting things out with his father. I said to Jay that it however appears as if the king is the one avoiding Harry instead of the other way around, and that according to the media, or according to the things we see and hear, that it appears as if Camilla and some courtiers are instrumental in keeping the king away from Harry. But Jay said he does not know, but if maybe the king is not at his best health or not feeling very good at the moment when he's supposed to meet with Harry, then it may even be true, because they would not want to put more stress on the king. But if Harry wants to speak and see King Charles III, and the king actually wants to see Harry, there would be nothing anyone can do to stop it. Jay says, from what he was told, it is likely hogwash, because except for 1 or 2 times where King Charles had prior engagements, it was always Harry who was too busy. It is his opinion that Harry must find a way to make peace with senior members of the royal family so that he can spend time with his father before it is too late. Remember, we are not talking about returning to the monarchy. We are talking about father and son. Okay, guys, that is it from me for today. Remember, I said I will do a bit of a deep dive for you over the weekend, so I am indeed looking forward to that, and I will do as promised and bring you that either Saturday or Sunday. So until then, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.